Hello, welcome back to another tutorial, to the first tutorial of 2021. I'm feeling a little bit of colour, feeling the pastel vibes, so we're going to go with it and we're going to do some little pastel vibes today. So we're just going to jump right into it. And I'm going to start with this product which I have been absolutely loving. It's the Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury's. The way I have been using this product is I have been just putting it on underneath my foundation. This is the shade 2.5 that I'm wearing. So I just kind of put it all over like this. It just makes your skin look so flawless and so airbrushed. And I've noticed that since I've been using this, I have been putting less foundation on my skin because it doesn't need as much. I think you can also use it over foundation if you want to like highlight any of the high points of your face. But I have not tried that yet. Some days that like I don't really want to wear makeup, but I kind of want to look a little bit polished, I will put some of this on and I will just like conceal any areas that need a little bit of coverage, like some little breakouts here or anything like that I want to cover. And basically that's just it. Comb my brows a little bit and that's all I've been doing. Just evens out your skin so much. And then I'm going to go in with my NARS Natural Radiant Foundation. So I've just kind of been dotting a few bits on and then just blending it in. I only use 2 little squirts for my whole face now. So I'm going to contour first, taking my Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade Light. The foundation brush I used is Nude Sticks Buff and Blend. Little small foundation brush. And now I'm taking my Zoeva 109 angled brush for my contour. So I'm just going to map out my cheeks. Take a little bit just lightly around my hairline. I can't do too much because of my roots. And now I'm going to jump into my concealer. I'm taking the Dior Forever Skin Correct. This is the shade 1N. Isn't it mad that like Christmas is gone already? Like it's just, it came and went. Now it's just gone. Yeah, it's crazy just how quick things come and go. Now we're going to go on to cheeks. I'm going to use my new little combo that I've been really liking. I'm going to take this blush first. It's Rare Beauty blush in the shade Bliss. This brush I'm blending it out with is a Sigma brush, Blend Kabuki. So we have that bit of colour on. Because this liquid blush dries to a matte finish, I'm just going to take this Charlotte Tilbury highlight wand in the shade Peachgasm and I'm just going to go on top of that just to add a bit of glow to my cheeks and add a bit of glow to the blush. I've really been into a more subtle glow, like still like very glowy skin, but not like adding a load of like powder highlight, like packing it onto my cheeks the way I used to. I've just kind of been more so into this inner glow, like this type of a glow, whereas it's still quite glowy but it's more softer. Okay, we've got our creamy products down. I'm gonna set. I've actually been using this powder from Hourglass. It's called Ambient. It says it's a Lighten Infinity powder. Like it's not matte at all. It is more of a dewy finish powder, but I kind of like it. So I'm just going in to set my under eye concealer. So it does set it down as you can see, but it's just a nice soft powder, which I love. Obviously I love the translucent powder from them, but I kind of forgot I had this. So I tried it the other day and I really liked how it looked, so I want to keep my skin nice and dewy today. So I'm going to still powder everywhere I usually powder, which is along my T-zone and under my eyes as well. I'm just going to take a big powder brush with some of the powder and just do it along my jaw. I'm not doing my cheeks or my cheekbones at all because we want to keep all that dewiness. So because I want to keep my skin dewy and I'm going with a different powder, I'm just going to take a little bit of setting spray. This is the Charlotte Tilbury one. And I'm just going to give my skin just a quick little mist. Just to help kind of keep all that in place. I'm just going to quickly do my brows. I'm just going to do this bit very quickly, but I'll show you what I'm using. I'm going to take my 24-hour brow set from Benefit. So I use this first to keep my brows in place, and then I'm going to fill them in with the brow pen from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I use 2 different shades. I use taupe and soft brown. So I'm going to take this palette from Colourpop, which has some nice neutral shades in here. I'm going to start with the shade Melt, which is this fella here. So I'm just going to warm up my crease a little bit with this shade. I'm going to run just a little bit underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Desire, which is this one. I'm just going to deepen my crease just a little bit more. Just to add like a bit of definition. I think I'm going to use this colour for the lid. It's in this Morphe palette. It's a Morphe 9C palette. This is what it looks like, but I like this purple here. But I'm going to put a base down first. So I'm going to mix these 2 shades from Kat Von D Beauty. It's their Longwear Gel Pomade. So I'm going to mix these 2 colours. This is Roxy Purple and then just the white one. Just to get a nice soft pastel. So I'm going to obviously use mostly white with a little bit of purple. So I'm going to put this on with a flat brush, and then I have just a little small shader brush that I can use to blend the product out, because this product does set a bit quicker than I kind of want it to, but just have to go with it. And then I'm going in with the purple shade, and I'm just going to pack this on top of this base. Some purples are just too pink or too blue or just not the right purple, whereas this is just the perfect purple. So I'm just going to quickly do the same thing on this side. I'm not sure what I'm going to do underneath yet, but I do know I want to do a nice big wing on the top, so I'm going to do that first. I'll see how it looks, and then I'll decide if I'm going to like smoke it at the bottom or just leave it. So I'm going to take the Rare Beauty liquid liner, and we're just going to go in and do a wing. What should I do underneath? I feel like it needs a little something, but not too much. So I'm gonna go back into the palette and take a little bit of this shade. It's called Silk Sheets. I'm gonna apply this to the outer part of my eye underneath. I'm just gonna do my lashes now. I'm taking this mascara from Nabla. It's called Major Pleasure. I'm gonna put lashes on now. This is what they look like. I pulled them out of my little lash box, or my lash bowl, so I have no idea which ones these are. This is the Heat Spell palette. I'm gonna take the bronzing shade. I'm just gonna warm up my skin just a little bit more. I'm just gonna actually take a little bit of my translucent powder from Hourglass. I just kind of want to get this area here. I feel like it's just a little bit too shiny. Yeah. I'm gonna take that Nabla lip liner in the shade Nude number 2. Then I'm going in with Dollface lipstick from Too Faced, which I think was limited edition. The very, very, very pale nude. See? Very pale. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Sugar Kiss lipstick from Fenty. Just adds that little bit of colour to the look. So that is it. Cutesy little pastel, ready for spring makeup tutorial. More colourful looks. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.